Happy Thursday. I hope that our Thursday is drier than our Wednesday was. We have lakefront property every time that it rains and only when it rains. I wanted to talk a little bit today about something that I have been thinking about this week. Emil talked about Advent and about waiting a little bit, and it's been on my mind about the different ways that we wait. Sometimes I wait with my teeth gnashed together and my toe tapping and just about to crawl out of my skin because I'm frustrated about whatever I have to wait for. Sometimes I wait like a little child with my nose pressed to the glass, watching to see if this good thing that I'm looking forward to is going to happen. And sometimes it feels like when I'm waiting for something, I one more thing myself to death to try and fill up that time of waiting with getting things done and putting a lot of things into that time so that the time passes more quickly. And it occurred to me recently that the waiting might not be so long and so hard if I stopped doing all of the things that I'm doing as I'm waiting. My mom and I have had the opportunity to be part of a study about mindfulness, a class about mindfulness. And one of the things that has stuck with me is an exercise that they call body awareness. And so in the midst of whatever you're doing, if you're trying to fall asleep, if you are angry about something, or if you are whatever emotion that you're feeling, the suggestion is to check in with that emotion, to check in with your body. Where do you feel that emotion in your body? How is it affecting your body? And as I'm starting to check in with my body and where I'm carrying that anxiety or whatever it is that I'm feeling while I'm waiting, it gives me this pause where I can take a deep breath, and it feels like a lot of the pent-up energy that I have in my waiting is gone, just because I take a minute to notice where I'm feeling it in my body and how tense my body is. And it's given me a chance to breathe and to relax a little bit in the moment. I'm not Zen by any stretch of the imagination, and I have a lot of work to do. But even taking one moment in the middle of stress, in the middle of traffic, in the middle of waiting on hold, all of the frustrating parts of waiting, has given me the opportunity to breathe a little bit of peace into those moments. I am part of a Bible study that we're a group of women, and we call ourselves the Council of Wise and Otherwise Women. And one morning we were talking about the stress we were feeling and how we felt like it was coming from all sides. And one of the women, Beverly, said that we should a lot. And she said, don't let anyone should on you. And for heaven's sake, don't should on yourself. All of the expectations that other people place on us and that we place on ourselves is too much should. And in this season and in this time, there is no more energy for should. So I invite you to find a place away from you to put all those shoulds. And the next time in your day when you realize that you are shoulding on yourself, or that someone else is shoulding you, you should do this, you should be that, take a deep breath and say no. There is no should right now. In these days, we need to do what we can. Take a deep breath and do what we love. And don't waste energy on guilt about what isn't and regret about what we can't do. but breathe into those moments and find out what we can do. One of the things I've enjoyed doing over the past several months is to come in and just play music, whether it's in my headphones, whether it's on a drum or ukulele or the piano. The connection and the peace that I feel, the release that I feel when I play or sing or interact with music has been a gift to me. And I'm still feeling the minor key, but there is a song called Born in the Night that I want to share with you today. Born in the night, Mary's child, a long way from your home, coming in need, Mary's child, born in a borrowed room, clear shining light, Mary's child, your face lights up our way, light of the world, Mary's child, born in a borrowed room, hope of the world, Mary's child, you're coming soon to reign, King of the earth, Mary's child, walk in our streets again. I hope that as you walk the streets of your journey today and this week and this season, that you will find moments that you can check in with your body and take a deep and cleansing breath all the way down to your toes, and know that whatever way you are wading through this time of Advent, we are doing just fine. We are making it through each day. And if you are a teacher or a student, you've almost made it to the end and to the end of school for 2020. And it's almost time to take a vacation. And if you are not a teacher or a student, it's okay to take a break too. Will you pray with me? Forgiving and compassionate God, be with us in these days. Help us to feel your presence with every breath that we take. Help us to remember that you are with us and that we have never once been left alone. Thank you for the people that you have surrounded us with, and help us to see them and love them and connect in whatever way works in these days. I love you, God. Amen. I wish you a deep breath on this Thursday.